Hey guys, this is Stevie P, and I just wanted to, show you how to make a menu. Sorry for last class, we were kind of held up with downloading Unity. So we're gonna start now, I guess. And yeah, so let's do it. For those who forgot about Unity, let me show you what you have to do. So, wait one sec, let me just find where I am. Okay, so all you have to do is just type in Unity. That's all you have to do, and press enter. The first, thing will come up as Unity, literally. The first option will be the site you want to go to. It'll start with download and buy. If you click on buy, you don't want that because it's Unity Pro. And it's $1,500 or $75 a month, which I highly doubt is in your budget. So what I want to do is I want to actually click on download, and in download you'll have the a big blue button with download Unity 4.3.4 or whatever it is, with a picture with a lady looking at a crashed school bus. That's very normal. Don't worry, it should look like that. Now what you do is click on download Unity. It will download itself, or yeah, it will download itself, and yeah, that's all you have to do. Okay, so now since we got that out of the way, let's actually get into Unity. You could either get in through the start, or you could just type up Unity and it should be on the top of your thing. And you click it and it'll go there. That's a normal picture, but oops, I already have my Unity open. Okay, I just want to cancel, get out of that. And yeah, let's go here. So we're going to today create a Unity Skyrim menu, a start menu. This will apply to anything. First we need to create our own scene. You just saw me start a new scene, so let's do that. Okay, so now we have to make our own background, of course. Just wait a minute because I'm really unorganized with my crap. You should probably keep it organized since there's a lot of folders you're going to be getting into. Here we go. So at the bottom you see model texture, and right there I just swiped it, it goes there. The assets, I'll find it way easier that way. Again, keep your files organized. It will pay off in the long run. Anyways, so now what you should do is you should create a cube. Go to create, and there'll be a cube, and create it. Now you see right there in the file, you can keep it by 2x3 if you want. So that helps me a lot because while I'm looking at my scene, I'll also be looking at live, like gameplay. That's the blue screen with the kind of block in it. So anyways, let's keep going. That's my camera. And so anyways, blah blah blah, you have to have that cube there. Now we're going to use the model texture that we have right there to slide that over and put down the cube. And that plus means that it'll be able to do it. Now, right now you just see a black box. That's normal because the texture is really condensed on all four sides, and it really can't show anything. That it's mostly black. That's the most color it has on it. It's like 80% or 90. You could have any picture you want. It doesn't really matter. All you have to do is create a picture in Photoshop and Paint or whatever, and then upload it to Unity. But I already did that, so if you have any questions for that, just ask me. So what we're going to do is now go to rotation, it's upside down, you don't know it, but we have to, and you have to type in 180 on your thing, or it will not work. Now on scale, go size is actually how much space it takes up. This is how much visible takes up scale. So what we're going to do is change the X and Y axis. So you should probably go 10 and then let's see 10. As you can see, the image is much more visible, but it still doesn't take up the whole screen. So what I'm going to do is change it again from 10 to 28 or whatever. And it takes up the whole screen, but a little too much. Let me just move that over there. And as you see, I can't really see the Bethesda sign anywhere. I'll just move it, but the Bethesda sign is way too blown up. So what I'm going to do is make it a little smaller so that it won't take up the whole place. So let's get that down a bit, the y-axis, and it looks a little better. Maybe I should make the y-axis a little larger so it has a little more of it, and make the x-axis also a little smaller. And as you can see, it's way better. It doesn't take up too much of the screen. And yeah, so let's keep going. Let's keep going with this. So you have your background right now. Now what we need to do is add our play button. So as you see here, here's a play texture. It is just a white letters that say play with nothing behind it. This will help us immensely with what we have to do, such as anything you want. But let's see how to make this. What I do is go to my Google Drive. If you actually create, you could actually go to paint right here, drawing. Now you really can't paint anything, but you know, like just make a little drawing picture of maybe a letter, or maybe you could cut like copy and paste onto here, whatever, and it won't have anything behind it. This is the beauty of it. You can also use Photoshop and do this. You have to make sure that there's nothing behind, like no color. You could also make it green, and you could even change the font. But if you have any background color, it's not going to look good as a title. So you could use Berkshire Squash or Anton. But I really don't care. We're going to use Oswald because it has the most relation to the Skyrim font we're using today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to File, and we're going to download as PNG image. Now I'll go up in the corner of your screen, and here it is. Now the thing is that you can't actually X out of this and go to your original file, because my computer will just think of this as a white image because it puts it on a white background. And Unity, sadly, only takes something with color on it. If it's just a white piece of paper, Unity will not recognize it, and it will not go in as any kind of texture. So what we'll have to do is actually go right click and open file location. This opens up the raw image of what you have on your screen right now. This will work because Unity actually identifies it as a shape, not just a white rectangle. So you add it there. You see the plus sign works, but we're not going to add it because I don't need it right now. So I'm going to just delete this. Wait one sec. And delete. Wait, no, delete, yeah. There you go. So, anyways, let's continue with what we're doing. There's nothing there because I deleted it. And we have our play texture, as you just seen. Now what we're going to do is go to Cube, and we're going to name it background, because I don't know, I just like naming things, and it gives me a little more security in what the object is. So now we're going to actually go to, well, first, okay, we're going to go to create, and we're going to make another cube. We're going to use the same texture method as what we did with the background. We're going to put play onto our cube. As you see, we can't do it here, but we could do it on the 3D image. Oh, just made a major fail. Sorry, guys. Sorry, just have to get that back. Okay. Now, we're going to swipe that. No, oops. But well, you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna use the exit for now. I did the same thing with the exit button. All you have to do is just like take that, slide your image over to your cube, and there it goes. It'll have the texture. We're gonna name it play baton because remember, I like naming crap. And so yeah. So anyways, so what we're gonna do is resize the scale so that the play baton texture will become visible enough to actually identify. So you know, let's actually do this. Um, as you can see, it it's working right now, and you know, that kind of stuff. So I just resized it a little bit. Well, wait, okay, I sized it up to 5, and then we sized it up to 5. But as you see, it's not showing. That's because it's behind the menu, and I kind of made it actually accidentally a Skyrim background. So we're going to use exit right now, and it's still. So there it is. As you see in the gameplay section, it's you can see the exit sign, and it looks, you know, adequate. Now we'll just resize it so it doesn't overshadow the play baton. Well, we're gonna actually just change this to play baton. So as you see, I'm resizing it, and there you go. You got your own exit baton, but we're actually gonna use the play baton texture. Yeah. So let me just resize it a little, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So let me just do some stuff with it, you know, kind of move it forward a bit so you could see it better, maybe put it in a better place, and yeah, one sec. Okay, get my play texture out, and swipe over to play baton, and check that out. Now I have my own play baton, and there you go. You have your own play baton, but we are missing a script for that. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to add a script to this, because nothing, if you click it, nothing will happen. So what we're going to do is use that play script I have right here, and as you see, there's a series of letters on it. This is what you need for the function. You could just copy this down. What you would do is double click on that. It would open up into a JavaScript. All you have to do is do create and click on JavaScript, and that's how you make your own file for JavaScript. And then you just double click it, it'll open up, and just copy this down. Simple as that. Doesn't really need any other kind of thing to it. The var quit button means that it's it has a quit button. On mouse up means that it'll have if you click on it, something will happen. If quit button, that means if you click the quit button, application quit, that means that the application will quit. Application dot quit. Just make sure you type that in, and that means that it will quit the system. Then, or if you click on anything else, it'll actually application load level, which will be meaning it'll change the level. Now I have game title on here, but you know that you can't just put game in there with nothing. So I'm just gonna add this here, and this would not work if I didn't actually put a level with a title called game on here. As you see, if I go into build settings, it'll have this right there, game .unity. .unity doesn't mean anything. Yes, capitals do count, and yeah, you'll just need to add that right there, and everything will be all good. The scenes in build means that you know, you could put any scene you want or any saved level. Now let's try to play. I just press my play button. If I click it, oh, there we go, and it just changed to a new scene. I didn't put anything on there, so yeah, don't expect I'm gonna do everything for you. So right now, we have our play, we have our script, and we have our background. we'll need a couple more things. So now we'll have to add our exit button. Let me just go there. See, now this is the easy way out. What you could do is you could copy this down. Function start means you started this function. Function update means something is changing in the game. So if you input a key, escape key, which means if you type escape, click the escape key, it'll start application quit, which will get out. Now this is another way, an easy way, that means just click the escape button and you'll automatically get out of the game. Easy as that. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to add another cube to add our exit button, because we always need our exit button to look all nice. Just if you want to have an exit button so you could fill your menu up with buttons. I don't know, menus just look better when it has more buttons. It shows that you actually put in some effort when you're making the script. So I'm gonna name it exit button. Still has no effect on whatever, just like naming things. So we're gonna use our play button and put it on exit button. Now there's a quit button right there, and check it. That means that you just mark this as your quit button, which means that if you click it, that means it's gonna quit on you. Now we have to resize this crap, because as you could see, it's still unseeable. So what we're going to do is resize it to 0.1, the Z, and I'll tell you why later, 2 and 2. And as you can see, you still can't see it. Oh, just okay. I'm going to add my exit button texture to that, and it's behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. I need to get it in front of the background. This is kind of like the problem with 2D things. It's kind of hard. Don't try a 3D texture, because that's stupid. It's gonna drive you insane. So anyways, just use my method. It's really easy. I'm gonna resize it to make it a little bigger. Yeah, so let's see now. Okay, so anyways, so I'm resizing it, as you could see. Let me just drink some water. I'll be back with you. Okay, as you see, we now have our exit button, and yeah, now we added our exit script, we made our exit, we have our play, we have our background, but we still don't have the goddamn, oh wait, right, we still have to resize the size of it, because, the problem will be that if you just, have it at its normal size, the game's still going to see it as like a big block. Like, you see that green block, that means that's how much area it'll take up, and most likely what will happen is you'll forget to do that, and you're gonna click on exit, but too bad that green object is right in front of it, thinking that you want to actually play it instead. So we're going to actually put it in play position. Now I'm gonna center it a little because it's kind of off center, so I'm gonna say 0.1. That came down a little bit. Negative 0.1 I meant on Y, and as you see, it's perfectly centered. And yeah, the reason why play and exit are like perfectly straight with each other in the game mode but not in the edit mode is because it's play and exit because it's an optical delusion. Now we're gonna use spotlight. Point light is spotlight. I think it's spotlight. No, point light. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna resize the range of it. There's a couple other lights for if you want a light bulb or a sunlight, but we're just gonna use a point light right now because that's a 360 degree light source. That 50 should be good enough. And what it does is it just fills up the whole place. Now you see I just directed it at the screen and it's really bright. So what I'm going to do is kind of move it away a little, change the ambiance of it, and now you got, it's a fairly lit screen. So now we lit up the screen and it, looks pretty nice. So you got your exit, play, background, you even lit it up. We're going to play a little, and as you can see, when I press play, it goes. When I press exit, it doesn't do anything. It should not do anything, because the thing is that when you're in edit mode, or some kind of other mode, if you're in edit mode, it's not going to exit out of the game. You have to fully be in the game to actually play it. So, let's just stop it here. Okay, good. And now we need music. So I have a Skyrim theme song, and that's just the Skyrim theme song. And it's pretty cool, I guess. What we're gonna do with it is we're going to gonna put it so the thing is that, let's say you do not have a Unity only takes MP3 stuff. So let's say you don't have an MP3, you only have WMA files. You have to type in online audio converter. This is a very legit thing. It'll be the first thing that comes up when you type it, and it's really easy. All you do is type on the address. So it converts to WMA M4A and AAC MP3. And yeah, it's really honest. All you have to do is click it, and it says media OI. You just click what you want to do. So I clicked that. Just select what one you want to do. I selected MP3. Then select what quality you want it to be converted at. Extreme takes up more bytes. And yeah, just say convert, and it'll convert. At the bottom, it'll have like this little thing which you could re-download back to where you took your original file, and the converted file will become an MP3 or something else. So anyways, we got our MP3 song. So what we now have to do is we have to take it and drag it to the main camera. Now the main camera is not just our eyes, but it's also our ears. If you put in the main camera, it will have a surround sound kind of like song to it. So let's say someone stares at it for like 5 minutes for no reason at all. That means that you should make a loop so it doesn't sound crappy. Or someone just got up and got soda, and he's like walking back like, where's the music? I thought this was a good game. You have to make it loop, so if the music ends, it'll actually play itself again. So now we're going to play, and you do not hear it, but I do. There's a little Skyrim music coming on. It's really cool, So yeah, we got our music, we got our background, we got our play, we got our exit. We got the scripts, and we got our escape button. What else do we need? We still need our smoke. That's right, people. We're going to use some special effects on this menu. Special effects this bitch up. We're not going to make the diamond turnable. So, yeah. Screw that. So, we're going to import assets, particles. Now, they call it particles because it's pretty small. Like, the 3D images they use is really small. What you do is click import, and it'll have all this stuff to import. So, particles are just these 3D, like, microscopic 3D objects, or even 2D objects, that are animated to look like they're actually a certain kind of texture or animation. What we're going to use is fluffy smoke, and we're going to put it right there. It should look like this when it comes up. As you see, it's pretty fluffy and smokish. Now, even though you don't see in the game, you still see in the 3D. So, I'm going to just do max emission is 10, and min emission is 10. Or 5. That means between 5 and 10, it'll have a certain amount of smoke coming up. This will make it less foggish and stuff, and it'll make it less thick, the smoke. My computer's hating me right now, and for some reason is not fully processing the smoke that I wanted to process. But that's okay, because yeah, I could still see the smoke coming up on my 3D edit menu, 3D edit screen. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of experiment a little with this, because to tell you the truth, guys, I I honestly forgot a lot of how to actually play around with the smoke. So just, kind of stay with me. Um you can make smoke, flames, spark, whatever you want. I mean, Unity is a real good thing. So as you saw, I just changed the thing to 0.1, the local velocity. That means that it will have hardly any smoke coming up from it, or at least it won't have all the smoke coming up. Now, again, my computer hates me, so it's not gonna show the smoke right now. It's gonna just show some crappy, like, background stuff. But anyways, as you see, the smoke, the 3D smoke area is, yeah, as you see, the 3D smoke area is not that big anymore, and it's pretty good. It's just, it's like just a small ball of smoke now. So we got it, like, just, barely reaching up the screen. And what we're now gonna do is we're gonna try to make the emitter of the smoke kind of wider to us. So let's say we want it to go across the screen. What we're now going to do is we're gonna try a little stuff. Let me just do some stuff, because I'm getting pretty I'm still a little, wary about how to manage my smoke. Let me see. I'm just gonna do that because I need some tension release. But no. I mean, let me just, blah blah blah. Gonna see what I could do with this. As you see, there's a lot of stuff you could do. This is a very advanced particle engine. It comes with pretty much any engine you need, and it's really cool. I think there's even something where you could drop water on the flames, and the flames will actually go out. Unity, again, is an extremely well-made engine, and even if it doesn't have everything you need, it's probably gonna have everything you want in terms of budget. This is a great thing to manage. See, as you see, anyways, there's a little smoke coming up, not too much. What you could do is even move it down if you would like. You don't actually have to play all day with, like, the stats here. But anyways, what we're gonna do is do everything we can. It's getting a little more shaky. That's not it. How about ellipsoid or whatever? Yep, here we go. So on ellipsoid, as you see, the smoke emitter just became much wider on the 3D, and it should show that now, as you can see, it has a bunch of smoke coming out. It's really cool, and it will fill up your menu's bottom. I'm gonna put to default, and as you see now, I just see my whole edit mode. Now, again, my computer's being an asshole because it's not letting me actually see the smoke coming up, because I don't know, whatever. But so, like, there you go. You see the smoke. You have everything. You have the music. You have the background. You have the play button. You have the exit. You even have an optional escape key if all else fails. Oh, you saw that there? The smoke is across the screen. There we go. All you could do is just move it down a bit. And as you see, right here, there's only a random amount of smoke coming up. That's between the amount of 5 and 10, the emission I mean. As you see, the line of smoke is here. So, we made everything. I hope you like this video, and I hope this will be helpful in the long run. I thought this was pretty awesome myself, to have like Skyrim. I mean, you could put any texture you want on there, like a Fallout texture, or maybe you could put some flames if you want, or pretty much anything you feel like you need. You could even just make 3D images, but I'm not going to teach that today. So yeah, this is pretty amazing stuff. I just love anything made by Bethesda. That's what I really admire. So you got everything you want. You got everything. And this is how to make a proper menu. We covered how you put the sound in, how you put play script, exit script, play button, exit button, background, music script, even backup escape script, and the smoke effect script. Well, just smoke effect. So yeah, we put in everything you need for a menu. I hope you like your time. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Stevie P out.